Welcome back, everybody, to FTL Fridays. We are continuing with the Kruos1, which is the Lanius ship. We just finished Sector 4 last time. Now we are going on to Sector 5, which is going to be the first of the harder sets of stages. Almost all of the ships will have a minimum of 2 shields. Randomly, you might see some that have 3 shields, but most of them will have 2. We only found one store last time and there was no weapons in it, but we ended up getting our drone recovery arm, which was nice. And now we're basically looking for another weapon to equip so that we can ultimately spend the rest of our scrap on some of our other subsystems. So let's hit up this NG Homeworld civilian sector. And we just have to keep in mind that if we find a store and there's nothing in it, check adjacent nodes before we buy anything and waste our money. So a lot of good ones in here. We'll just try and go straight up the middle here. I'll hit up the distress and then this other possible ship one. And we already took a whole shitload of hull damage anyway, so we may as well try and shield them. 66 scrap, 6 fuel. It only took 1 hull damage, so I like the payoff there. There's the store we wanted. Let's go and get just a tad bit more scrap, and then we will hit up the store with uber amounts of money. There's actually 2 stores, so I could go backwards first. I can't hit both of these nodes though. So what I'm gonna look at this store first, just so that I have double the chances of actually getting something good. Scrap recovery arm is nice, but our loadout is full here. I would have to dump one of these other ones. I'm not in the mood to do that just yet until I can see what I'm buying, because at this point, do I want to spend money on a scrap recovery arm for only 3 more sectors left? That might not be the best usage of our money. So here's our weapons now. We can do chain lasers, and we can do burst laser Mark III. This one here is pretty awesome. Requires a power of 4, and then there's already 5 equipped. So basically, we can't equip both this and have those other ones up. But what we can do is we can go burst laser, chain laser, chain laser. That's 4 here, 2 here, 2 here, which basically means we're going to be selling off charge laser finally. So the power up time here is 19 seconds, but that's not really a big deal. We had a similar one with the charge laser. Before we go and commit to this, though, we do need to see how much it's going to cost us, because we need level 8 power into our weapon systems. We obviously have a lot of scrap, so we can probably afford it, but we also need to use 42 of it to fix our ship, or at least get it up to about here. So when we get to stage 8, we can actually get it topped off. But I can guarantee if we have the Mark III and 2 chain lasers, we're going to be really, really, really good. This is going to give us a good opportunity to beat the mothership, if you ask me. So before we do any purchases, we're going to look at costs. It is 190 and 75, which is 265 just to equip all of the weapons, or just to upgrade. We also have to pay for the weapon themselves. So this was half of it, 260, a little less than half. There's still 300 left. We're going to need another 120 in here. We can actually pull from other systems, so that's not a big issue. And so let's look at the actual store then. Cost-wise is 65 and 95 is another 150. We're going to basically be spending most of our scrap here, but with the weapon loadout we got, we're going to be damn near untouchable. So let's sell some stuff first. I didn't need this because I don't have drone thing. We're selling the charge. Fine there. And if push comes to shove, we can even sell the emergency respirators too. Get 25 out of that. We are buying burst Mark V. We are buying second chain laser. And now we are going to equip. Burst 5 we want in the lowest spot. We don't ever want this going down because it shoots 5 lasers. These guys here can do whatever. So, upgrades. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3. Accept. 1, 2, 3. Everything's powered. Still 132 in our bank. So we're actually pretty decent there too. I don't think there was anything else we needed to buy except for fixing our ship. So what I also want to look at is just how much my next shield costs. It's 100 there, and then plus however much it costs to actually power it. So I could pull power from somewhere. I do want to buy this. This is 30. Because I can always pull from here. I don't need that up all the time. But I have to have one other one. So we're going to go back in here and we're going to sell this stupid respirator. I don't care too much about that. So let's do that. Close, ship. We're going to buy one more thing here. Except we can do shields, and then we can basically toggle between stealth and the clone bay if we need to. But these 3 shields and this weapon loadout, we're gonna cruise right up to the mothership unless something really awful happens where we lose weapons right away or we get extremely paralyzed. So we're gonna go back to the store, basically fix our ship. We're using all of our scrap, and now the only thing that could make this ship better is if we find a weapon pre-igniter. If we get a weapon pre-igniter, it's lights out. We basically we may as well tally it up as a win for the Kruos1, because that's how confident I would be in doing the final boss. Because Burst Mark 5 with the pre-igniter is it's unstoppable. All right, now that we got that out of the way, now it's just a matter of let's get out of here and let's just advance our objectives here. Get as much more scrap as we can so we can power up other systems, maybe boost the evade, and then we'll be pretty good. So I'm very happy that I saved all the scrap that I did. This one here is good because I can still get out of there. I know sometimes it can be tempting to waste your scrap. Alright, so basically, see, this is what I was talking about with Sector 5. 2 shields and 3 different weapons. He locked down my hacking, which isn't the end of the world. I still have, fortunately, my stealth. So when he shoots, I will still be able to dodge a little bit, and I'll let these charge up a little bit, and then I'll just absolutely unload. Obviously, I don't like when hacking goes down because it opens me up, but I have 3 shields now, and he's got primarily laser-based weapons, so and he wants to come on board here. That's a pretty bold move if you ask me. I'm gonna go this route instead and lock them out of that one room. And then, being that I don't have the best sensors right now, I just have to watch when he shoots, and then I'll go stealth afterwards. Just like that. Alright, so all of these are ready to go. Now it's just a matter of who do we want to target here. Obviously, his shields are an issue, his weapons are an issue. So, which do I want to do? I feel like I'm going to do this. Basically 5 shots at the shields and 4 shots at his weapons. Total of 9 shots. You can see why this is deadly then. So even if they don't all hit, it doesn't really matter. Chain lasers are going to be going nuts on his weapons, and the burst laser will hit him again as well. And he's going to be dead. See you later, sir. Alright, so somebody died because of this here. So, power that up for a second. I should really invest in just like one thing of doors and one more thing of sensors, but in due time. Alright, so only one spot we can go. Young Mantis's charred uniform teleported onto the deck. He wants sanctuary from the NG. Can't remember what I did the last time. If I side with the fugitive and fight the NG ship, he may very well join my crew. So let's try that. And there we go. Hector has joined my crew. Good for him. And he's a repair guy too. How about that? Alright, anti-combat drone. He's just got a beam weapon and an ion weapon. I don't even need to do anything. He can throw his ion thing all he wants. He is so screwed. Even with 3 shields. Beam did nothing. Ion missed completely. So we are going to target his shields to start with, because he's got a 3-banger shield. So that's going to take a little bit of whittling down here. And whatever he had surrounding basically protected him for a little bit. Those drones, they they mean business, I guess. There we go. I hit it once. So say it may take a little bit, but I'll get past it. I obviously can't shoot I can't shoot my drone in there. He's just gonna shoot it down. So if he keeps dodging my stuff, I'll just wait and let these all recharge again. But I pretty much got him now. Yeah, those triple shields though, they mean business. But 2 chain lasers though, I mean it's hard for anyone to keep up with that. I said I'm happy to have Hector here. I don't know where I want to put him. I feel like he should be centrally located. But I don't know. He can just hang out here and protect my captain, I guess. It's not a bad spot for him. Let's take a look at my load. I have a lot of energy still pending, so I mean I have a lot of room for improvement on my engines yet, and other areas. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just buy these systems here quick, just to add a little bit of extra something to my ship. I'll put this guy in here. Then now when somebody boards me, I got a lot more protection, so that should be good there. Alright, let's get out of here and get distress. We got a lot of fuel, so the more things we can hit, the better. That would have been a nice reason to go into the nebula, is spend some of that fuel, but giant spiders are no joke. I do have guys that should be able to kill them, and it looks like we did. A lot of times the spiders kill you. It depends on what race you have. But my guys should have been able to kill them pretty easily. Alright, couple of dead nodes here. I want to find out what this one is, so I'm going to go down here first. And I guess it didn't matter which one we go to here. Yeah, I'll go to this one in case there's something here. Give me a little bit better visibility. Nothing there. Nothing at either of those other ones. We'll go to this top one. Specialty. Upgrade the door for 26. I just upgraded the doors. I really don't need to do that again. So, alright, just enough room here, I think, to get out of here alive. And like I said before, I'm comfortable with where my ship is. I feel like I'm going to be able to beat anything that's there anyways. Missile weapon, not a problem. Let's fire in here. Shield up. He can shoot his laser. I do not care about that. In fact, he can even shoot his missile, and I'm not going to be overly concerned. I'll give him a free one, but I guess I missed him. He's gonna hit me anyways. That was really stupid. I mistimed it completely. I feel really stupid about that. And I basically didn't even like hit him either. What a joke. Should have just did the stupid hacking. But no, I gave him a free one. And it ended up costing me hull damage. So my arrogance got the better of me there, so I deserve that one. 54 scrap. We're just finding tons of scrap here now, aren't we? Alright, exit is just available. So, see if there's a event here. 10 fuel. Wow, for missiles. I don't need missiles, so I may as well take the fuel. I mean, I'm not going to need the fuel anyways, but man, that was a pretty good deal. So now, next sector. Based on where things were going, we don't need another civilian sector. That's, I mean, we have the final weapon loadout that we're using. The only thing that would benefit us in here is if we get a drone that has like an attack Mark II. That would be the only real additive to this ship here. So what I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna risk it, and I'm gonna go into the nebula. I know I don't like to, but I feel like I can. So what I'm gonna do to prevent energy loss is I'm just gonna actually buy a bunch more energy, because by the time I get to Sector 8 anyways, I'm gonna need that energy anyways. So I'm just gonna buy some energy, and that way when it gets cut in half, I'll still have enough to power my systems. So at least in theory I should. The weapon system getting cut in half is gonna be a rough one. Alright, so that's gonna be next time, so hang tight, and we'll see you again. Thank you so much for watching this video and supporting my channel. If you like this video, please show your continued support by hitting that like button, and be sure to check out both my YouTube channels for new content all the time. And always remember, peace is a lie, there's only passion. We'll see you next time.